Hello!
Dr. Sheep here. Welcome back to another TGIF Talks, episode 87, 88, maybe 86, I really don't know.
Could be 88.
I'm joined by my co-host, Anonymous Phil.
Hi.
These podcasts are broken down into 4 parts. First, we have our week's event, followed by the news, followed by your comment, followed by... we don't have a lot of comments this week. Followed by a random 4th topic that we will figure out as we go along. Let's begin, shall we?
Oh, no, wait. We do have a 4th segment.
Let's hit play. Oh, we do. That's right.
It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. And they're always glad you came.
So, how has your week been? Or should I start with the story that I still have yet to finish?
Yeah, start with the story. We'll probably should start from the very beginning.
Right. So this morning I woke up at 6 a.m. unintentionally. I wanted to sleep in, but that didn't happen.
When do you normally wake up?
6:30.
Oh, so that's just your body just normally waking up.
Yeah, but when you go to bed late, you're like, this is death. Anyways, so I was up earlier than I wanted to be. And I was like, whatever, I'll just get some stuff done. So I played some Minecraft, and I was waiting for my phone to charge. Because I was like, you know what, I'll get some coffee and some breakfast from the gas station.
Oh, you didn't have your phone charging overnight?
I forgot to because I passed out.
Oh.
Anyways, so, yeah, that happened. That's been happening to me a lot.
Just pass out?
Yep.
You wake up in the middle of the night, like 2 a.m., realize, I haven't even brushed my teeth yet.
Yep, and I just wait till the next morning. Gosh darn it. I did that to myself.
That's on you.
Yeah, I know it's on me. Anyways, so about 9 o'clock rolls around. I'm like, oh, all right, my phone's charged. I'll go to the gas station.
Mm-hmm.
So I set out on my trek because I didn't want to start my truck because my windshield wipers don't turn off. I didn't want to have to go through that mess. Plus, it was pretty cold, so it's going to have to wait forever for my truck to warm up.
Yeah.
By that point, I could have just walked there. So I was like, whatever, I'll just walk. So I walked. I got to the gas station. I decided to get warm coffee instead of iced coffee, like one of the Starbucks ones, because I realized I'm going to be cold when I get back.
Yeah, yeah.
So anyway, so I made a mocha that there was like hardly any coffee in, apparently, because it didn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I didn't really taste it. Anyways, so I'm like probably a block from the gas station or whatever, and this car pulls up. And they roll down the windows, and I'm like, the heck? It was Rooster and their girlfriend, and his girlfriend, and Rondo and his girlfriend, and then, I don't think she has a name. Anyways. And they're like, oh, Doc, and they're like, oh, Grandpa, because I'm like, holding my coffee with like my bag of stuff to eat.
Yeah.
And they're like, Grandpa, how are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm okay. They're like, well, do you want to go to Perkins with us to get brunch? And I'm like, sure, why not? Whatever. So
after you just bought brunch.
Yeah, I hadn't eaten yet.
You had just bought brunch. I
just bought brunch. And they're like, you want to go eat with us? And I'm like, sure, why not? So they drive. So I cram in the back seat because all the girls were back there because Rondo and Rooster were in the front. One of the girls had to sit on the other girl's lap, and so away we went.
Wait,
there were three people in the back seat. There was another girl that. Oh,
there's another friend. Oh, yeah. Okay.
We don't have a name for her.
So they sat on each other's lap.
Yep.
Okay.
Anyways, so I slide in, and we're pretty cramped back there, and so we drive to there, and I realized I'm like, I have coffee with me, and we're going into a restaurant. What am I supposed to do with this?
Chug it.
Well, it was hot. I couldn't chug it. So, so Rondo's like, we'll just keep it down here, and I'll just walk in front of you. It worked.
Oh, it did?
Nobody ever made a comment.
So you just walked straight in, found a table, and...
Yep. Put it on the table. I honestly even had it sitting out and they never asked questions.
Oh, my gosh.
So, I mean, for all they know, it could have been from the previous customer.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah. then I also did order food. So then it was just like, it was the weirdest morning, you know? I wasn't expecting to get picked up and go to Perkins and go get an actual breakfast.
I see. What, wait, were they there for gas or why were they there?
They were going to Perkins.
What? Why did they're in the gas station over here?
Well, no, I was a block away at that point. I was walking back home.
But they don't live over here, do they?
No, but they saw my Snapchat story.
Oh, and so they drove to the gas station?
Well, so, like, I was walking down 28th Street over here.
Yeah.
And they had saw my story, so instead of taking 27th and turning right and then going to... Because Perkins is just over
they
here.
just came over to you.
Yeah, they went and grabbed me.
Oh.
And so they were like, let's go see if Doc wants to join us. And so they went and grabbed me and we went to Perkins. I couldn't believe it. They actually managed to get to me before I made it home.
Yeah.
It literally, if I had just taken any amount of time longer in the gas station, or, you know, a shorter amount of time, they probably would have just drove right past me. Or they would, or whatever, you know.
They would have just missed you, but all the events played out right. And they were like, yo, Doc, what's up, Gramps?
Yeah, so I didn't end up having to walk all the way back, which... The whole point was, you know, get some exercise in as well, but whatever.
Who needs exercise?
So instead I had an even worse meal than the 800 milligrams.
Load up on those carbs and cholesterol.
Actually, there weren't a lot of carbs. The only carbs I had in the meal were I guess potatoes are carbs, aren't they?
Yeah.
Never
I
mind.
was thinking, what, pancakes?
No, I didn't have pancakes.
What'd you have?
I had a muffin, potatoes.
There's carbs in muffin.
Well, I just said the only carbs I had was the muffin and the potatoes.
Oh, what else?
So then I had eggs, and then they gave me like sausage links, another type of sausage, and then 2 pieces of bacon.
Oh, the bacon, yes.
Yeah, there's only 2 pieces, so it's like not gonna. The properly
It's not
portioned.
gonna kill you.
The least portioned part were the potatoes, when you really look at it, because they give you a lot of freaking potatoes. The 2 eggs were like, you know, two eggs, whatever.
Yeah.
Which I guess is above your supposed to be portion. You're supposed to have 1 egg.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was at Walmart.
Whatever helps you meet your daily caloric intake.
Yeah.
As long as you figure out the rest of your day so you don't overdo it in one category, you're good.
Well, that cheese thing was the first thing I've eaten today.
Oh, so now you're good in the sodium category.
Well, if I wasn't already. Just gotta drink a lot of water to counteract it.
Potassium, too.
Nah, screw the potassium. I don't know where I'm gonna get potassium. Oh, the potatoes!
A banana.
With the potatoes.
Potatoes.
Potatoes have a lot of potassium in them. More than bananas, apparently. Did you ever watch Cody's lab video on extracting potassium from bananas?
No.
He did it. It was interesting.
Is it something any person can do, or do you need some
Excluding the last step, yeah.
What's the last step?
Well, we have to react it with another alkali metal, but that has to be done in a specific condition. And I don't have I don't have the... Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? I have the ability. I don't have the skills. There we go. The necessary skills to do it. Like, I could go get some stainless steel, make a thing, but I just can't weld stainless steel. That's part of the issue.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, other than the last step, yeah, anybody can make potassium from bananas. It was fairly simple. Dehydrating them was probably a bit of a challenge, but
Yeah.
yeah, that was this morning. Very interesting day. I came back and I played more Minecraft
I see.
because I'm like out of YouTube videos to watch.
Really?
Because like all the crap they're
Oh,
recommending.
I just found you one, didn't I?
Well, like there was stuff that came up like right before you got here.
Oh.
That's new. But
I was like, if you...
as for... Because I just go to my subscriptions.
Well, you go the slow way. Oh, no, I was talking about just go to home and just look at all the recommended.
They're not recommending stuff I want to watch, though. Like, I will watch this, maybe
Like here.
this,
Here.
and that's... Oh, I will watch that.
Like, if I went to...
Yeah, but
You want to watch this? You wouldn't mind watching
I already
this?
watched that one.
See, it's stuff you would have or have already
That's
watched.
the issue. It's already.
I bet you would have want to watch this, right?
I watched a bunch of Bully McGuires yesterday. They were hilarious. I'm done watching them.
A laser.
I was gonna watch that. Yeah.
See, there's all sorts of videos to watch.
It's because they just popped up. These weren't here. They were literally here an hour, 4 hours ago. 3 hours ago, they just showed
this
up.
is recent.
Some of this, anyways.
Stuff I get recommended is like 9 years ago.
Well, that's because you don't watch the right stuff. Anyways, so yeah. No, that was this morning. How was your week been?
Week?
I guess I have more stories to tell, but we can wait.
Oh, let's hear about the more stories.
Well, I went on a date.
Oh, and how'd it go?
It went okay. We went to Chick-fil-A.
Mm-hmm.
And we walked around the mall.
Oh, you buy anything?
No.
No.
I bought Chick-fil-A. That was the extent of the buying things.
Oh.
Then tomorrow we're going to Subway and then some sort of.
So, what were some of the shops you went through?
You know, we didn't really walk through the shops.
You just walk through and just talk?
Yeah, because, like, we went through some of them, but, like, it's mostly women's clothing, and really, neither one of us were really too interested in look at the clothing anyways. I guess she just wanted to talk more. She didn't really have to get back.
I see.
So
I guess, how did the conversation, like, was it you talking most of the time, she talking most of the time, 50-50, or?
Yeah, I did probably more talking. But that's what you said. Do more talking on the first date. I made a lot of jokes. I don't know. I was on a roll though, because like we walked through the home decor section.
Yeah.
And oh my god, I was just making fun of crap left and right.
Was she enjoying it or no?
She did laugh quite a bit.
Really?
Yeah. There was this globe, I remember. And I'm like, you can tell the age of a map, actually. And I'm looking at it. I'm like, I actually don't know the age of this one. Because it didn't have South Sudan, so it wasn't too terribly recent.
Before 2011.
Huh?
Before 2011.
But it had Czechoslovakia. It had Czech Republic, so it was
So it's
old.
after 1991.
Oh, that was not... I thought that was older than...
It's like 91 or 93.
Oh.
I think.
It still had Taiwan on it, and it didn't... So it was somewhere in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
I forgot to look at the Middle East. Oh, there was some country in Africa, some Congo one that I didn't recognize. That I was like, that's interesting. I've never seen that one before. Maybe I have. I just never really paid attention that much. But some Congo country, I was like, what is this? But no, I showed that I'm a big geography nerd, and I know that I can somewhat tell the age of a map. It was sometime after probably 2000 and sometime before 2011.
Yeah.
Which is stupid. Who's selling such an old? It's like an antique looking globe you're supposed to put on your shelf.
Oh, is it like a Sifa, like a tannish color?
Yeah. I hate those.
I like those, honestly.
I don't like those.
You don't?
No.
I kind of have a thing for those. I think they look cool.
They just feel old and outdated.
Yes, no, that's what I like. I like a globe that looks rustic. To me, that looks more, I don't know, unique. See, a globe that's just a bright blue marble, and all the. I don't really have a fan for all the different colors they can use for each country. It looks too childish, like, to me. When they have each country in Africa all different colors. Much like, well, see, that one's, you have, like, maybe 3 colors. That's not too bad. But when you have, like, all these reds and greens and blues and, like, a normal political map.
Oh, like this one.
Yeah. Yeah. I like a more, geographical map. Or at least the Sifa color, how everything's just like lighter and darker tans. Yeah, see, that looks cool because the colors at least mean something.
True.
The colors at least have a significance.
You don't like this one?
Not particularly.
No.
I guess more in the sense of a globe.
Oh, I will never understand why he ever ordered a map with political Middle East because he never talked about the Middle East.
But yeah,
doesn't just have one with
specifically a globe. Because, see, those colors at least mean something because that's terrain.
Asia,
And so that's kind of cool.
well, I guess he did talk about Asia quite a bit. He talked about Russia a lot, so just that would make sense.
Yeah.
See, I want to get a globe, but at the same time, do I really need to?
Yeah. Yeah, why not? I think globes just...
Oh, yeah, Central African Republic. That's the freaking one. I didn't recognize it. Because I don't think it exists anymore. Pull up Google Maps.
I was just going to type it in.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Probably changed names or something. Yeah, see, I need to look at this because
Yeah,
these
it's a country in Central Africa.
Whatever. I've never noticed it before. Not a very important country, I would assume.
You need to get a mechanical keyboard. So it goes
I'm
clickety-clack.
sorry, you and your spoiled, rotten gaming computer.
It doesn't. No, well, mine's not mechanical. It doesn't go clickety clack. But since you, my friend, have
They're expensive.
yeah, but it goes clickety clack.
But I don't. I like membrane, to be honest. And this one's got all the macro crap I like, so.
Macro crap.
This button. I use it. Don't hit it. It'll stop the podcast.
Oh,
It's
I thought that was the space bar.
No, it's the sleep button.
You have a calculator button.
It does have a calculator button.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool.
Did I ever show
I
you
would
how
use
cool
that.
the new?
I would use that a lot, honestly. Do you know how often I just want to just do some sort of calculation? I just want a calculator. I just opened up a second one.
No, this is the coolest thing. The fact that it has a graphing calculator now.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, they just added this in 2020. They have all kinds of stuff. They have date calculation.
Wait,
You realize how many times I've needed a freaking date calculation?
you click on it. Like, how does it work? You just enter in a date?
Yeah. Oh my god, I need this at the bank all the time.
Just get a Julian calendar.
What? Why?
Do you know what a Julian calendar is?
Close the calculator. Okay, we're not.
This is a Julian calendar. It counts all the way up to 365.
Yeah, no, we need bigger than that.
So if you needed, what's 90 days from January 1st? That would be, 90 days would be March 31st. So like, let's say, like, for example, June 8th is 159 days from January 1st. But you could just easily subtract, say March 5th from 159, and then you know how many days are in between January 8th and March 5th, or whatever.
Yeah.
And so each day of the entire year has an associated number to it.
Isn't enough.
What do you need?
We're talking like months, like years worth of months. Like 18 months, 19 months, 27 months.
Yeah, but, yeah.
That doesn't really help me.
Yeah, because then you have leap years you need to keep into account.
Yep.
But actually, I learned about this, Julian Day calendar is what they call it. Because everyone there is I guess a lot of people are from the military, and I guess that's what they use in the military is Julian Date calendar.
Fascinating.
Because it helps them keep track of 90-day limits, 180-day limits, things like that. And so,
Well, anyways.
well, this one has leap year.
Yes, because it's for 2020.
Yeah. 2000 didn't have a leap year. You know why? Because it was divisible by 400.
Yes, the weird one.
Yeah. 2000 was a special year.
Wait a minute. I knew somebody that was born in 2000 on January 29th. Maybe.
Yeah, January 29th, not February 29th.
No, sorry, February 29th.
Not the year 2000.
Was he that much younger than me? No way, he couldn't have been. Maybe he was older than me?
Let's see if this even pulls up. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Womp.
What is it? No, wait. I'm sorry. I could have swore 2000 wasn't one.
Mm-hmm. But divisible by 400.
Except at the end of the year.
That means
you're
you-
divisible by 400, which means the. Oh, except. So, the year was a leap year.
Ah!
So, if it's divisible by 100, it is not. No. Except for the year and century, which must be divisible by 400.
Anyways.
So it must be divisible by 400. But I think the rule is if it's divisible by 100, so the year, 1900, 1800, oh, I guess no, 1800 would be. But like 1700.
Either way,
1500.
so it does turn out there was a February 29th, 2000.
Yeah.
And so that kid
I remember
was
the
born.
rule wrong. Yeah.
Anyways, so the kid was born on
How does that work for legal purposes? Like, do they wait till March 1st of 2016 to drive?
Yeah.
Is that how March 1st? I'm
Well,
sorry.
what's it matter?
Well, because they're not technically 16, even though they've been alive. They haven't had 16 birthdays.
It doesn't matter.
They haven't had 16 birthdays. They're still 4
Actually,
years.
I think Rhonda's girlfriend. I think she might be.
Was she born on a leap year?
She might have been February 29th as well.
No, but yeah.
I'll have to ask her.
This is how I amass 50 Google tabs in the span of 5
Yeah,
minutes.
you don't close anything. Anyways. So, yeah. Anyways, so what'd you do this week?
Work.
Work. Not the special.
Oh, yeah, I went to Menards on Monday.
Oh, yeah.
And then went again on Tuesday to return it. And then went again today to buy something else.
Yep.
I had to buy, what did I buy today? Locking pliers.
What do you mean locking pliers?
Vice grips, whatever you call them.
Oh, vice grips.
I mean, but the ones that, have the adjustable handle.
Yes.
I think they call them locking pliers, but they're the same thing as vice grips.
Then what'd you get? Master Force?
Yeah. That seems to be my go-to just because it's cheap.
Yep. And they work.
Yeah. What is the one? Is it Master Force that also offers the lifetime warranty?
Yep. As long as Menards exists, Master Force has a lifetime warranty.
That's
It breaks,
nice.
you take it back in, provided they have the same one, you can get a new one.
You don't even need receipt?
Nope.
That'll be nice.
It will be nice. As long as they keep it around.
But yeah, I still need to get a socket wrench. Or not wrench, driver.
Yeah, I don't know what you're going to do about that.
We'll see. Do you still call it a driver even though it's just a handle, or does it have to be electric?
I've been telling... I'm telling you, I know you want ratcheting, but you just need
No,
to...
not ratcheting, just a handle. Like a screwdriver. Is it just called a socket driver?
Just a screwdriver.
No. But you still call it a screwdriver even though it has a socket head?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because it's going to drive a screw of some sort.
Yeah.
Well, just different socket.
But yeah, I need to get one of those. I mean, the 3/16 is the one I use all the time. I do use the quarter a bit every now and again. So it's probably almost just beneficial just to get a set.
I know you want ratcheting, but I'm telling you...
They do break after a while,
Well, your best bet is to get a screwdriver with a ballpoint head on it, and then your thing will just snap right into it.
Yes.
And that's going to be your best option. It's not ratcheting, but It's the best option.
No, I know.
I have one.
You do.
Yeah. We can go through my tool set if you'd like.
Yeah.
At some point and show you what I've all got. I think I have it here. Well, I might. Did I buy another one? Because I know I have one in my set at my dad's. That's a complete, like, big set. But I'm trying to think if I ever bought a separate one for this one at the house. I think I did, because I think I've used it before. Who knows? Anyways, yeah, so I went on a date. My life's actually, it's not just work.
Oh.
I'm doing things.
Yeah, yeah.
When are you going to do things?
Do things? When I figure out how to incorporate what little free time I have into something.
Well, you did that to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what you just better hope that you move up in the company before they're like, hey, you want to switch those shifts?
What? Oh, well, I mean, any position will be like that.
Oh.
Like they offer that shift for all the positions, so even the managers have those shifts.
That's annoying.
Why?
What?
Well, someone has to work on the weekends.
Yeah, you get weekend specific people, or you do what we do at the bank. You swap weekends.
Oh.
Or do they need a full force on the weekends or what?
They do have a full force on the weekends, but I don't know how it works.
See, why don't they just swap weekends like every...
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't seem like it'd be that... I mean, see, we also don't have, like, a schedule you look at. Like, do you have a bank schedule, or do you just know what weekends? Like, if you ever lose track.
Oh, no, we have to do that because she swaps stuff so much. It's annoying.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't have a schedule. Like, there's no schedule. There's no schedule that says, yes, I work these days. It's when I got hired, I work Monday through Friday.
Well, that's the
and I
same.
go in at 7. And then I'm scheduled till 3:30, but, it's always a little bit later when I get out.
Yeah, lucky you. I'm not allowed to do that.
You can't leave late?
No. I have to leave.
Oh, wait, so I'm lucky guy and I get to stay late?
I would. There are days where it's like I would like to just calmly, count my drawer at 5, put my stuff away, get cleaned up.
So you'd
Instead, I'm like jogging through the branch trying to get stuff done after 5.
Oh, okay, I get it. So you'd rather have...
Or I'd like to show up to work before 8:30.
Oh, I get it. So
Although the morning thing, I will say, it is kind of nice that I'm allowed to show up basically anytime between 8:15 and 8:30. It wasn't like Menards where it was like you have to be here. You only had a 10-minute window, but I was allowed to be there, right on time.
Yeah.
This, it's like I'm kind of allowed to be there whatever time I want. That is pretty nice. Because it's kind of hard to be late then in that case. Unless I leave really late and traffic's terrible.
Yeah. You can just aim to be there at 8:15, and
Yep.
if you get there at 8:20, so be it.
So be it, yeah. As long as you don't do it repeatedly, she doesn't get mad.
You can't be repeatedly there at 8:20?
Well, like the other guy, he used to have the same shift, and now he has a different one.
Yeah.
And he was always there at 8:17.
Yeah.
On the dot every day.
And she didn't like that?
No, she just expected that.
Oh.
And it was just like, but like if he was there repeatedly 8:30, she'd be upset.
Oh. What? But you said 8:15. Isn't that still on time?
No, because you're supposed to be there at 8:15, but she doesn't want you there before 8:15. It's weird. She'd rather have you there on time exact, but if you're late, it's not that big of a deal, but she doesn't want you doing it a lot.
Okay.
And it also just depends on the day.
Is your manager a female or male?
Female.
Let me see. I don't know. That doesn't change anything.
It doesn't change anything at all.
No, it doesn't. I was just trying to figure out what pronoun you're using.
She.
She. Yeah, I did. I thought you said he for a second. I was like, wait.
That would have been a slip. No. It's whatever. I don't really care at this point. I just show up, get work done.
Let's see.
But, no, you need to start, I don't know, spicing things up.
Yeah, you see what it is I had like 2 days, where it'd be like showing up after, like, I get off work after 5. And I'm just like, I get home, I start making dinner. And then it's like, after I'm done eating dinner, get ready for bed, it's like 6 o'clock. It was like, do I get ready for bed now? What do I do for 3 hours? Because I want to be in bed by like 9:30.
Right. I mean, because like unlike you, I have things to do.
Yeah, I guess during that 2-3 hours, that is time. I could go to the gym, I could read. So there are various tasks, hobbies, things I can do in those 2-3 hours. I guess this week is mostly just like go on YouTube.
Well, as I've demonstrated,
which I've gotten bad at, but I think that if I just, I guess Lent's still a little ways away. I just need to just stop going on YouTube and just, as soon as I come home, either go to the Y or just do something, just so I'm not just getting into the same routine. I just feel like all I'm doing is working. At least spice it up a little.
You need a hobby.
Yeah, but I don't have time.
What do you literally just said I have 2 hours. I don't know what to do with
Yeah,
every
that's
day.
not a lot of time for a big hobby like woodworking or something. I mean, when I think of a big old hobby, I think of like, some building project.
That's a project of your hobby. Like if I want to paint, yeah. If I have 2 hours and if I feel like painting, yeah, that's enough to. I could probably, depending on the painting, I could get that done in 2 hours. But,
Reading is still a hobby, though, right?
well, yeah, but you don't read, so.
I mean, I have books to read now.
Yes, we have books, but we don't read them.
I will.
Sure.
Give me a year.
That's what I say about my books.
I'll read them. Give me a year.
Truth be
Give
told,
me a lifetime.
Truth be told, I did read the guide for the practical astronomer or whatever. I just got to the point where it was just star maps. And
because I saw there was a bookmark in there. I saw you hadn't finished it.
See, well, yeah, because I got to a point where it's just reading about the individual constellations, which I thought would be kind of cool, but it wasn't. It was kind of just boring. It's like
There's like 88 of them.
yeah,
There's not that many.
it was more than but it's just like, this is Andromeda. Its star is Andromeda Alpha. This was a luminosity rating of 1 point whatever. It's this location.
Yeah.
It's
See,
like that's boring
like,
as hell.
Yes, that's like your planet video that I thought was boring because it's you just listing facts about how many rotations a day Jupiter is. How
I
far
will
away
say though, those videos are doing well. Those videos have done well though.
But I found it was you just listing facts. I feel is boring. I don't get why it did so well.
Because that's what people look for. I don't know.
People what?
I mean, the
What?
Bortle scale's doing well.
Wait, when you say doing well, are you talking about views or watch time? Because they're two different things.
I don't pay attention to watch time anymore.
Well, I'm kind of curious what the watch time is on the planet video.
I mean, they're getting views, and as long as they're getting views, they're going to be getting some sort of watch time.
Yeah.
Right now, it's literally we just need views, because views will generate more views.
Yeah.
Watch time will come. It's a matter of we got to figure out what people want. But that's third segment. Anyways,
Oh, are we still talking about your date?
I don't know what else.
Is that all to say?
Yeah, I don't know what else more to say. So,
Did you enjoy it at least? Do you look forward to meeting her again?
yeah, to an extent.
To an extent.
I don't know. I don't know how to feel. I don't know what I'm doing, so that's part of the issue. I'm just kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what she expects. It's just like,
But you at least look forward to meeting her again.
yeah. It's just
That's all that matters.
It's
right?
just like,
I mean, it's still early, but at least you know for sure that there's a possibility of something to be formed. It's not just like, yeah, I'm not sure if this is the one.
Right.
You didn't
'Cause
realize that at first.
it just-
you have.
you
You're
would
still
think,
open.
Yeah. But the thing is, you just kind of like, you would think, you want things to just kind of like happen more naturally.
What do you mean?
Well, it's just like, you're
Like in the movies, you meet someone on the side of the street and it
well,
just
no,
blossoms.
no. It's just kind of like, okay, yeah, we're gonna go on this date. okay. But like when you're trying to text and like have conversations, it just doesn't flow, you know?
Because you're conscious of what to say?
Because I think I mean, I have no idea how she's feeling and what the reciprocation is. So it's like when you're trying to put things into like a conversation, it's not like here on the podcast where you and I, we just, you know, talk.
Yeah.
And just conversations just flow. It doesn't feel that way over text.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, texting is always hard. See, the other thing is, with conversations, with just meeting new people, it's hard to gauge. At least, I guess that's the whole... Because you need to know what their interests are. And that means asking questions, you know, so you can learn a little bit about them, you know, what sort of things they find funny or not. And so, you know what to talk about and things that you know that they will be able to respond with. But at the same time, you don't want your question to feel like you're just giving an interview.
Right. And like my biggest issue with those questions is like you ask a question.
Like, what's your favorite color? What do you do for a living?
Okay,
what are your
not
dreams
those.
in life? Like, it just feels like an interview.
Not those. Those are like you do that the first day or whatever. It's kind of like they ask one of those questions where it makes you think. But like on a certain day, you know, one day I sound really depressed. The next day it's like it's different.
Like, what sort of questions are these? Do you have an example?
What was one? God, she asked like, "What's your perfect day?" Well, depending on the day, you know, I might say it's this, I might say that. That one I've kind of more cemented in, and I know what my perfect day is. It's almost
going out west.
No, because you're driving for 5 hours.
So, it's the journey that matters.
No, because like I want to.
Oh, you're more of a destination person. Are you more of a destination person or a journey person?
I don't know. Sometimes it's destination, sometimes the journey. I don't know. I don't really care.
It depends if I'm involved, doesn't it?
I don't know. Anyways, the thing is, it's just like my perfect day is like I know what my perfect day is. The start of the day, weirdly enough, is you know I'd say I have like some sort of hearty breakfast or just like cereal, whatever. I don't really care. Have some sort of nice breakfast. I then go on a Walmart run with with my friends. So you, Kyle, Outback, maybe even Will, or maybe Rooster, Rondo, whoever, my best friends.
Yeah, you go on an adventure around Lincoln.
No,
we call them adventures.
No, we go to Walmart.
An adventure.
And then we figure out like a project to do that afternoon, something like we were supposed to do today.
Yeah, we'll do it tonight.
Right. Or like I don't know, like when we build something or we film a short film or video or something, or we play. And then that night we either play video games or we go stargazing.
Yeah.
And screw around.
Life was so much better back when I worked at Hy-Vee, or I guess when all I did was work at Hy-Vee, because then it was like, I don't know, I'd only work in the evenings, so then I could stay up late, you know, and then on my off days, when those aligned with you, it's like whatever. But see now, I guess it wouldn't matter now if I just didn't work on Saturdays. If I took Saturdays off, I guess it would still be the same.
We could do whatever the hell we wanted.
See, I thought about it. Do I take Saturdays off and do whatever the hell I want? And it's like...
See, that's the issue, because now...
It's a conundrum.
Because when these are over, then you're going to be doing it during the week, and you're not going to be able to ever hang out with me, because it will never line up. Because I have to work Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Yeah.
That's your dilemma. I'm going to have to find a new best friend during those 6 months.
You're going to have to find a new best friend, and I'm going to have to find a hobby.
Is that what I am? A hobby?
A hobby. You are nothing more to me. I don't want you thinking you are.
Name your best. So you're on a date with a girl. It's like, so what do you have for your hobbies? Well, my best friend is my hobby.
We go on adventures.
I help him with his hobbies.
I help him with his hobbies.
Pretty much.
Because I don't have any hobbies.
I do.
I do.
I make hobbies for people. You don't have a hobby?
Adventures?
Great. You're going to help me with mine. What?
Yes. Going on adventures is a hobby, right?
People consider traveling... I don't know.
Traveling, no. Well, I meant just going around Lincoln, just being stupid. And
I don't know if
driving
that's a
around.
hobby. That's just time wasting. That's definitely not a hobby. Hobbies
should
are
be.
usually more constructive.
It should be. You never know what you might find.
We don't usually find anything, to be honest.
You find a great way to spend your time, to spend a morning and an afternoon.
Yeah. Well, anyways. Second segment time. At
Oh,
Dragon.
so are we done talking about that?
We just kept going. It's like...
I could keep going.
I know we could. It was 40 minutes in. Okay. I guess we could turn the camera on for this part.
Read the camera off?
No, for this part. Okay. The news. So first thing is genetic strategy reverses insecticide resistance. What a interesting. That's an interesting one, to be honest.
Wait, go up. What is
What are you trying to read?
electric drive? Electric.
Where are you reading this? KDR. I don't know what that is. Reversing insecticide resistance with new type of gene drive system. Treatment for fields with. Oh yeah, because their plan is to use CRISPR to modify the bugs, and so they will be they will no longer be immune to the insecticides. Which is interesting because because that using that, you wouldn't have to worry about it like killing bees or whatever. Yeah, like they're just showing
the other bugs and pesticides. Just part of circle of life. Like, are you killing other essential organisms that we need?
Yes. Well, look at the photo here. Here we're killing mosquitoes and bees, mostly just bees.
That's what we're doing now?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, like, what if we just didn't use any insecticides and pesticides?
Well, in some places of the country, we wouldn't have crops.
Oh, because they just kill them all?
It's gotten that bad
To where
where without mitigation, you wouldn't have crops.
Because all the other things and pests just eat it all and kill it all?
Well, because the issue is it's a monoculture system. You have one crop, and when there's one crop, if there's something that likes that one crop, there's nothing there to stop that one thing because it has unlimited resources.
I see.
And so they just get out of control because there's nothing there to limit it. So we have to use insecticides. Issue is they get smart. There's a type of insect that actually modified its life cycle so that it could line up with crop rotations. So, like, we were doing crop rotations so that they would the next year there would be soybeans there instead of corn, and then they don't eat soybeans, and so they die. So then you could do corn the next year or whatever. It helps limit the amount of these insects. The insects, because they replicate so goddamn fast, that they were able to quickly, within like a decade, figure out the crop rotation, and now they will even when we extended it, it was only planted corn once every 6 years. Mm-hmm. Their life cycle modified, and they would stay dormant for 6 years, and then come out of the soil and eat all the corn. And it's just that's part of this issue is that these weeds and these insects, they can replicate faster than we can make the changes to our plants. And they used to not be able to do that. Now they're doing it, and we don't know what to do. So we have to come up with other ways. This gene editing, as long as the insects don't develop a resistance to how we get the stuff inside them, this should work for a long time.
Yeah.
And then if they do come up with a resistance of some sort, I mean, depending on how it works, as long as you don't get one that becomes immune to like all means of invading them, we shouldn't be any good. But by that point, though, I'm kind of hoping that we've transitioned to vertical farming, and everything's done in greenhouses.
Yeah.
Where literally, if you see a bug, you just grab it and kill it.
Yeah. Why can't all farming be done in a greenhouse? Just space and technology and expensive?
Expensive. That's right now. It's literally, we have the tech. It's just.
I noticed greenhouses, at least the ones over there on Antelope Valley Parkway. They're purple now. They're using that blue-purple light. Is there some advantage to using that? At least I think they're greenhouses.
Yeah. Because, well...
I just saw at nighttime when you drive by, it's all purple in there.
Well, they're running tests. I mean, they might not always use it, but that is...
I thought they were using that purple, blue... blue... It looks purple, but it's blue and red light.
Well, yeah. Well, the advantage of that is you're not wasting energy.
Blue and red just use less energy?
Well, because you're not blasting the whole spectrum. You're blasting 2 specific wavelengths that you know will get used by the plant.
Oh, wait! I'm dumb. Why use green? They're just going to reflect green.
Yep. Which means they won't be white.
I'm dumb.
So, yeah.
That's why it's purple, because blue and red, and they're not using green.
Yep.
There's no point to use green.
Nope. And yellow and those are just kind of not natural LED
too close
colors.
Yeah, and they're also just kind of close to green.
True. So yeah, we use blue and red, and it looks magenta.
Yes.
Physics.
I know, I just realized that just now. I never realized why it was purple. And then just now, when I looked at your lights, I saw it's red and blue. Now... Wait, they're not using green. Oh, they shouldn't use green. I'm dumb.
Well, yeah, but back in the day, when the original grow lights before LEDs came out, they just had to do white because that was the most efficient way to do it.
Yeah.
We don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah.
I always question, though, because, like, some plants actually do need UV. And so I'm always questioning of how it's whatever.
What I've always been concerned about is that if I pull up
What's this?
I think this is the one.
It peaks in the green.
Yeah.
What's your point?
I'm trying to find a good picture. This might do it. Safari. No, wait, this is one I do want.
What are we looking for?
Yeah. So, yeah, it peaks in the green. But what I was always curious, though, is that even though the energy peaks in the green, most of the photons from the sun, what I heard, are red. Is that because you need more red photons? Is that because this is energy? And so you need more red to equal the energy output of what green is?
If it's a squared law, yeah.
Because that's what I've heard. I've heard the majority of the photons from our sun are red. Mm-hmm. Green is more energetic photons. Which means that is this spectral irradiance. Which means that since it's peaking in the green, most of the energy is green. That means that you need more red photons to equal the green?
Yeah, and if it's a squared law, it will literally just take a crap ton of red to get close to the green.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'd have to look at some light equations to figure that out. I'm sure it is squared. Mm-hmm. Well, even if it's not, I mean, obviously that explains why plants are green then.
But...
Because if it's not squared and it's linear, it obviously explains why plants are green. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. It's question solved. I mean, it would make more sense for them to be black, but... semantics.
Yeah.
Anyways. Anything else about
Well, see, I'm just thinking that. I mean, I guess that the sun's yellow during the day. I mean, that's just because of the atmosphere. But say you looked at the sun on the moon, right?
It's yellow.
Still. What? It'd look white, wouldn't it?
Well, it's white, but I mean, it's got more.
It's
of
a yellow star. But my point. Wait, would it look yellow?
It is white, but I mean, it's still like more yellow than like
Because
say a red
what I
dwarf
was trying
or
to,
like a
what I
blue
was-
star.
What I was trying to figure out though, if the majority of the photons from the sun are red, if I stood on the moon and looked at the sun, would it not look red since the majority of the light is red?
It should look red.
And so I guess if it looks yellow, it's just being a drowned out version of red from the blue and the violets
You mean from the green?
and the green.
You wouldn't need
Well,
the-
you have all this
The
over
blue
here
and the
too.
violets aren't going to be. They're. I'm assuming it's a lot steeper.
Is that what
drop-off
it
than-
is? So although most of the photons are red, the green is just kind of washing it out a little?
That's what I would assume.
Let's see.
Why?
Well, no, I was going to look up.
Oh, Control 0.
Form space. Yeah. White. From our eyes.
Yeah. Fair enough.
What's Cora?
Oh boy. Professional astronomer. You've never been to space,
We
though.
look at, you see a combination. See, wait. Oh, whitish. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose it's.
Space pictures are always
I
so
suppose.
cool.
I know, right? It is.
That's a cool photo of the radiators. Wonder if there's an advantage of those radiators being scrunched up like that instead of just spread out flat. Wouldn't you think there'd be more of an advantage if they were spread out flat?
I was thinking, perhaps it's trying to like represent some sort of parabolic mirror, like it's trying to reflect it off itself. I don't know, but it does seem like if they just made one big parabolic reflector, it'd do even better. I don't know why it's like.
No, they're trying to radiate heat away. Not reflect heat away.
Oh.
Or maybe it causes too much torque when they're spent all the way out. And so they're not as... So then we still need as many as we do, so they have to make them like that. Who knows? Or those things could just be from, the early 2000s, and technology just wasn't there. And so we're just like, not straight.
Straightly stronger yellow component. They read somewhere.
Great. Don't leave a link. Thanks, Cora. These people, they even I read somewhere. Why don't you go link it?
But it does make sense that because it's more red, it would shift the color of white
To yellow.
to
The sun. Anyways, the next news segment, there's more to talk about. That's enough about
Jeez.
plants.
the good one on this one.
Yes. So the Mars rover, I know it's Fox News, I'm sorry everybody, but they were the only people that had a article in Google. I mean, I didn't, whatever. Anyways, the Mars rover has some pebbles stuck. I was trying to figure out where the pebbles are stuck, and they just don't describe it very well. I think it's in the carousel that like holds the sample tubes. Or the bit, it's such a weird, I don't know, the descriptions don't really work. Anyways, they basically have to drop one of their samples, and they're hoping this will dislodge the pebbles, and they will be able to continue doing more samples. My question is, why didn't they I think for the next one, they should have a air compressor nozzle in the boom of the arm, because that's the whole point of the Mars rover having this boom, is so that it can look at every single part of itself. If they just had a little nozzle on the end, they could probably blow those things right out. Although maybe they don't want to do that because that could cause. I mean, because the pebble flies and hits something. Then, but we do it on Earth all the time. Just.
Wait, what are we talking about?
So there's these pebbles. I wonder if they have a picture of them. There's these pebbles stuck in the Mars rover somewhere. They don't have a picture of the pebbles. And they're just in the way. They can't get. They're trying to collect a sample, and they're just in the. Again, like all these, they just describe it so poorly. Like, where are the pebbles stuck? It doesn't really.
So there's a pebble stuck. Continue.
Anyways, and I'm like, okay, why didn't they put like an air compressor on the rover? It's nuclear powered, so you could do it. Why did they put like a air compressor with a little hose on a little arm, so then if there's pebbles stuck somewhere, or do they clean off your solar panels? I mean, I don't think Perseverance has solar panels, but why didn't they on like any of these really? Then you can just clean off your solar panels and keep going.
Yeah. Sure, there's some benefit to it.
They're like, oh, it's a thin atmosphere. It's an air compressor.
You could make it natural atmosphere here. You can literally just get a bottle of air, take it there, and it's already pressurized.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right?
So like an air compressor.
I could take this to Mars. It is now a pressurized vessel.
If it doesn't explode.
What?
If it doesn't explode before it
Yes.
gets there.
It is now a pressurized vessel.
Yeah. So an air compressor on Mars, it doesn't have to. I mean, you'd have to maybe
The air would last a long time if you took an actual air compressor.
Oh, if you. Oh,
Like a big old tank. A big old tank. Take it there. It lasts forever.
True. I mean, it'd be better just to bring an air compressor.
Yeah. It'd probably take a while though to like fill up again.
See, that might be the only. That might be the issue, but like with the nukes on there, like, is it really that big of an issue?
You can get those fans up to high power speed.
Or like
so you
if
break
you
a belt.
use.
What do you do if you break a belt?
Well, maybe that's why, because they don't want to use, because maybe an air compressor has too many moving parts.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. Maybe a pump is just something they don't want to screw with, because pumps aren't as reliable.
Yeah.
I don't know. Point is, I just like, it's just these pebbles are stuck, and I'm like, you know, if this was on Earth, you just air compressor, problem solved. But obviously, you're on Mars, can't do that. So they have to drop a sample, which they never thought they would do. They never thought they'd have to drop a sample. Which I can't believe nobody thought, hey, what if a pebble gets stuck here?
Oh well.
Anyway, so yeah, Perseverance has been dealing with that this week. You didn't break it.
I thought I did.
Anyways, NASA Inspector General warns astronaut corpse may be too small.
Wait, does it stick to the bottom? Like this?
Yeah, that's how I had it.
Oh. What is this for?
They're cable ties.
Oh.
Anyways, NASA Inspector General warns
Buy
astronaut
these, or does it just come with your like your cord from a laptop or something?
I don't remember where they came with the microphone stand. They're very nice. They're fun to fidget with too.
Yeah, I know. I keep fidgeting with them.
I know. Anyways, so yeah, which I find is the funniest thing. So like NASA knows how many astronauts they need, and they get so many applicants for astronauts all the time.
Yeah.
And yet they're like, "Where's your shortage?" Well, I'm like,
what's the title? Inspector. Too small?
because they have so many planned missions to like maintain the space station, the Artemis programs, and some other planned missions, and they're just like, you don't have enough people. And I'm like, NASA could have hired, like, I don't understand how they have more people apply to be an astronaut. Actually, it's surprising. Not that many people do actually apply to be an astronaut. But the point is, like
People don't want to work anymore.
Well, no. They have like 1,000 people apply to be an astronaut.
Oh.
And NASA selects 10 people. It's like there's more than 10 people who are qualified for that.
Yeah. But are they physically qualified.
Again, out of 1,000 people, there's more than 10 people.
That physically and mentally fit all the checkboxes?
Well, yeah, Greg, some of these astronauts, they apply year after year after
But this
year.
is also like a government agency, so do they also... it probably takes a long time to go through all the requirements for, like...
True, but if
What is
NASA
it?
knows they need all these astronauts, they should work on
They
getting
need to
more.
be, like, qualified through the government, through, like, security and...
Yeah, but I mean, they admit they did. In 2000, they had 150 astronauts. It's like the most they've ever had.
Smallest size since the 70s. So they had more astronauts during the Apollo missions?
I don't. It isn't.
Even though only 3 went into space? Oh, since 1970s.
Yeah, in 2000, they had 150. Well, and I don't know. We don't know what part of the 70s that was.
Still, it says
it's
since the 70s, which
Right.
means it was small, at least this small,
At some point
If not
in the
smaller.
70s.
during the 70s.
We don't know when. I mean, the 70s were a pretty slow. Other than after 72, it was a pretty slow year for manned spaceflight.
Well, yeah, because that was during the Cold War.
And they were developed, and we had to develop. And we developed the shuttle during that time.
Yeah.
We were using capsules, but I mean,
Cold War kind of threw us for a loop.
yeah. Then we had the space shuttle, the 70s and the 80s, and the 80s and 90s, 2000. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
something.
The Challenger.
Every 90s kid is just they have the space shuttle, which man, space shuttle was such a cool thing.
Space shuttle?
Yeah, I mean, think about just a launch in the
Wait,
space
what are you
shuttle.
talking about? Every 90s kid, what? What about the space shuttle?
Well, that was like an iconic thing of the 90s was the space shuttle.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And so like every day says, yeah, I got that. 2000s kids, I mean, we had the space shuttle, but we hadn't had anything. And that we us as kids, we had the space shuttle kind of.
Mm-hmm.
But then kids growing up in this last decade after, we have what, the Soyuz. We don't have anything else. This decade,
Kids aren't going to know of anything. Everything they're going to know about was seen on a screen. I just thought about the other day. Only 2,000 kids are going to remember what a school bus is.
there is a possibility that by the end of the 2020s that we won't have school buses
Only
anymore.
2,000 kids are going to remember what a school bus is.
There is a possibility, yeah. There, something I will say though is they had to shut down a school because they didn't have enough teachers because of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
They either had COVID, they didn't want to work because of COVID, or a variety of things, and so they had to switch to online. The whole school, one of the LPS schools.
Well, it's an LPS.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. So I've heard. I don't know. I don't know which one it was. Some elementary school, I think, which is absolutely insane.
What does my dad about that? I guess he probably gets emails about all the schools and what goes on.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I was reading a thing somewhere, and it was talking about how the U.S. stacks up against other countries for vaccination rates. Mexico is beating us.
Was that on the chart? The coronavirus?
Just look up vaccine rates.
Oh, can I just do this? Was it on this? That's what I want to know. Was it on this?
Nope.
It's not?
Doesn't look like they have vaccination rates.
Oh, they should. They should. Oh, wow. Look at these numbers.
Oh, my
India's
God.
more. Their rate isn't...
You also have to remember the U.S. isn't reporting crap anymore.
Yeah.
Like, it is worse now than ever. But...
Is it? I guess it is pretty high.
Looks at the graph. Literally, okay, remember... Well, give me the...
Look at this! Look at this! Remember when this down here used to be like this? Now this over here is like itty bitty.
Yeah. This is all Omicron. This is all because of the Omicron variant.
Moly, I just now realized, like, back in December of 2020... No, actually, no. March of 2020. right before everything shut down, we were talking all about this. And, like, this looked like this. Now this is itty bitty.
Yep.
Daily case rate 3 million? Is that what that is? No, I'm sorry, 1.8?
I mean, it's a Saturday, remember? It's a Sunday. So,
3 million cases a day?
January 12th.
Holy moly.
Entire country's just getting COVID in one day.
Holy cow. Wait. Have we passed our record for the most in a day?
Yeah.
815? I think the last I saw a record was like 300.
Yep.
Yeah, right here.
Yep.
I think that was the last time I saw a record.
Yep. It is worse now than
we
ever.
Shattered it.
Yep. Almost 1 million.
Holy cow, we shattered our record.
Yep.
I don't think that's a good thing. No, actually, was it this over here? I think it was this over here. 2021.
Yeah. And remember how we thought it was
Because
bad?
I think when it hit, I think it just crossed 300,000 for the first time in a day. And then it just kept going down.
Remember,
it went up a little.
let me see this.
That's what it was.
Remember this here when we weren't allowed to go to the bar. We weren't allowed to go anywhere because of this. That amount. Yeah. Now I can still go to the bar, suck down a brewski, while
What's crazy is
while half the population of Nebraska
what's
is getting
crazy
COVID
is,
per day.
So when it was this, it was like, shh. Damn, schools are closing. We're living in hell. We can't go anywhere. We can't do anything. Now,
woo! Let's have a party!
Freaking a week ago, hey, I can walk around without a mask.
Yep.
I can walk around without a mask. What is America doing? What is America? Literally, they got rid of the mask mandate if you're vaccinated, and then Lancaster County brought it back. But it's like, hello?
Yep.
Flatten the curve. Hello.
Yep.
Are we what? Flattening the curve vertically?
Yep.
What are we trying to do here?
Okay, so no.
Are we trying to flatten it horizontally or vertically?
This goes.
Look at this.
This all arcs back to Donald spreading these lies. Actually, he's just against mandates. He wants people to get vaccinated. He's just against the mandates. But it all harks back to this spread of misinformation. And that's the real cause of this whole thing. Is that if this has happened 20 years ago, had COVID happened 20 years ago, I'm not quite sure how they would have handled the whole... A vaccine would have taken a lot longer. There'd be a lot more deaths, but I don't... but the vaccination rates would be a lot better.
People aren't getting better much faster.
Well, yeah, because there's just so many more people.
Yeah.
And so,
there's so many more people getting it. I guess, recovery rate might be the same, It's not offsetting by the number of people.
Omicron is less.
Deaths are going up. They haven't... it doesn't look... Maybe right here it flatlined.
Yeah, because obviously the vaccines are working, as you can see. They're just they're hitting their limits.
I guess deaths have gone down.
The vaccines are doing their jobs. They're stopping people. They're not stopping people from getting it. They're stopping people from dying from it. Remember, Nebraska doesn't report. Yep, look at this. We don't even report. We had all NAs because we don't report it anymore.
Yeah.
Because rickets
what is that?
is just... It's ads.
Yeah, I know.
For naked women.
Yeah. This is what our country has come to. Yes or no?
Don't click on that. I don't want to...
Should we take a poll? Let's see what everyone else is doing.
See, I hate these.
It's a live poll. Can we see what it is live? Like, what... Do you think it's split 50-50, or do you think...
Oh, no. Joe's approval rating's pretty low. But that's the thing. It's not his fault.
Yeah, to be
Look
fair,
what he was handed.
Yeah.
And look,
He was given a bad hand.
he was given a bad
He
hand.
was given a bad hand.
I mean, truth be told, I didn't expect Joe to do much anyways. But then nobody expected Trump to hold on to the power that he has.
This was, what does it say, January? So I guess they did report some cases. I guess, are they just really behind or are they just not reporting?
They're just not reporting everything.
Oh, everything.
Yeah, they're reporting some things, not all things. Like, I'm assuming the university's reporting stuff.
I remember. This is back in March. This, when we had like that spike and then it dropped, I thought we were never going to go back up past that because it just dropped so much.
Yeah.
And I thought that was the highest point we'd ever see.
Yep.
Just because it was like, it dropped, was that half?
Yep.
And cases just were not increasing very much. And look, they were actually going down.
Yep.
And then they started picking up because, well, this is around the time with all the riots and stuff. And so you had big crowds and people were getting infected just because it was right around that same area. And then school got back in session.
Yep.
And then it was still iffy if we were ever going to pass that because that was 14,000. But oh no. You give some time for all the school kids to come rolling in, you know.
Everybody went on for holidays.
Yep. And then everyone goes home for holidays and stuff. You know, they go on family trips or to see family. Where did it? Yeah. And then now, there's no stopping us now. There's no stopping us.
Well, anyways, I mean, the real issue now is. Nobody expected Donald to be able to manipulate and control the public in the way that he does and has, even without his social media.
The whole point of going there was to look at vaccination tracker. What is this? Share population receiving at least one dose.
It's like we're still good compared to other countries, but
63% is fully vaccinated. It goes somewhere like China, 87% fully vaccinated.
Yeah.
So, do they have like a list? Oh, they do. The UAE is 94% fully vaccinated.
Very nice.
This is cool. Portugal, Cuba, Chile,
Qatar, Canada. And the issue, and the U.S. is just going to slowly fall behind because people are just refusing to get it.
Where is...
Because they seem to think that it's...
Oh, there we are.
I don't know. I don't even know.
We're a little ways down the list.
Wait, freaking...
We're a little ways down the list.
I don't understand what... what's the logic there?
Oh, this is additional... Yeah.
I don't understand. What's people's logic behind not getting the vaccine at this point?
I think they're just trying to...
Oh, that was my email. All right.
Yeah, you might want to blur that.
Great. More...
You might want to blur that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's not your fault. Stupid New York Times lets me subscribe. Anyway.
Wait, you did? Or
no,
once you?
Once me too. Anyways. Yeah, I just don't understand. What are people... What's the logic? What is their reasoning?
See, I was just thinking why should I have to put some foreign substance into my body? I don't know what the government's doing for me. I wonder if it's something along that. But see, the thing is, people get tetanus shots and rabies shots and what's the other thing? It's smallpox, like all those shots.
We have been getting vaccines for decades, and now for whatever reason, like we had a. I mean, is the government less trustworthy now? In some ways, yes. Some ways, no. It really depends on what metric you're measuring by. Mm-hmm. Is the U.S. more corrupt now than it was in the past? Yes, in some ways. In other ways, no. Like, I would say it's less corrupt than it was in the early 1900s. But at the same time, we had Jim Crow laws then. We also had literally just people being persecuted for being communists in the 50s. So it's like the US is less corrupt for minorities now, but as for just the majority of the thing, it's probably more corrupt, if that makes sense. We're not chasing down minority groups and prosecuting them and throwing them in camps like we were in the past, but as for the majority of the people, we're treating them worse. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
I think that's kind of where it's at. But, like...
Is it just... We just, like, bad
They're
at getting
poor.
resources?
They're poor.
But it's a free shot.
Well, it has to be free because you have to buy it.
Oh.
Your government has to buy it. Well, they can't do that.
Oh, that reminds me.
Plus, they don't have the money to, like, distribute it.
It's not on the list?
Probably not. Most people don't count it really
Why?
as a country.
It is to a country.
Yeah, but, like, it's not...
It is to a country. Country.
Right, yeah,
That
but the New
says
York
country.
Times doesn't care.
Why?
Well, also,
What
there's,
is-
like, 90 people live in the country.
I'm sure that's more than that.
I know, it's a few thousand, but it's like 10,000 people or whatever.
11,000. They're doing good. They're,
Doing it.
they're holding strong. Look at their rate. They're increasing.
I don't know. Yeah.
Let's see. I want to see what the lowest one actually was. Where is this at?
Burundi? What is the even point of reporting that? Such a small part of the population. Somewhere in Africa.
Country in Africa. Population 11 million.
That was... Ooh. It's got 3.25
East
GDP.
Africa.
Jesus.
Where is this at?
3.25 billion. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Oh, it's a tiny... Oh, it's right next to, like... Rwanda, yep.
Rwanda.
Which is funny, because, like, right north of them, Rwanda is, I think, one of the highest vaccinated rates in all of Africa. Which is funny.
Yep.
Well, I mean, Rwanda is doing a fantastic job of developing their country. They're trying to do about it in pretty much all the correct ways. They just have some corruption still to take care of.
What?
Rwanda.
Yeah.
Romania, Jordan, Serbia, Kazakhstan. Well, they're having issues right now. I will tell you that much. Uruguay, Slovenia, Botswana, Nepal, Bangladesh,
Oh.
Honduras,
come on, let's
Russia. At least we're doing better than Russia. And they have an authoritarian regime, so that's kind of impressive. Uzbekistan, I forgot about Uzbekistan being a thing. Slovenia, French, Polynesia, Oman. Anyways, the point is, yeah, if we look right there, Rwanda, look at that. Doing a pretty good job.
Yeah. And then you just one country over.
Yeah, nothing. But again, like I said, Rwanda's doing a great job at developing itself. I mean, we have all kinds of people come to University of Nebraska from Rwanda, and they're studying how can they start companies and develop their economy in Rwanda. And I think that's awesome. So the country, they're doing their due diligence. Anyways, so yeah, I don't know, the people not getting vaccines, it just irritates me. Yeah. And I literally wake up days and there are days where I think now, like, there's songs that I really liked, you know, that were like patriotic or whatever. I get sick listening to them now.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know, it's like, oh yeah, America this, America that. It's like, I don't want to be an American right now.
Well, at least I know I'm free.
I mean, I'm free, but those freedoms are starting
Well,
to
what
cause
is freedom?
issues.
I mean, doesn't every other country have freedom?
No.
Doesn't France have freedom?
I mean, you can't.
Doesn't Germany
the
have
beauty
freedom?
of America is I could walk around with a Glock sticking out of my pants and no one's going to care.
Is that a good thing? I don't know that that's a good
I
thing.
don't know.
I don't think that's a good thing, sir.
I mean, at least you know they're not going to shoot you. Unlike in other countries, they walk around with an AK-47. You're not sure.
But I don't know. But there's some parts, I don't know if they're like animals. You don't touch them, they won't hurt you. I don't know if that really translates for people.
That applies.
To most people, yes, but there are just some crazy people where you don't touch them, and the next thing you know, bang bang.
See, that's when you need to have a gun sticking out of your pants, because then they're like, "Oh, you're a gun enthusiast as well, Second Amendment," and they still take that to you. Yeah, Second Amendment.
Second Amendment. Woo! Yes.
See, and then
let's walk down half like going Second Amendment.
See, even though your gun is completely fake, because you're doing it just to assimilate. See, that's the issue there.
The right to form a militia.
I don't know if a guy walking around the street with a Glock's a militia, but power to him. The only issue is, because of how many people having firearms, we now basically have an entire army of people that, well, could take over the Capitol building if they really, really wanted to. And that's the issue they're worried about now is if Trump runs 2024.
Where'd you get these pins from? They have these all over the place where I work.
I don't know.
Is this like a United pen?
I have no idea.
Because I see these all the time.
I have no idea where I got them. I've just built.
Because I have like 3 of them at my desk.
Anyways, no, but even if Trump wins, I don't know. Honestly, best case scenario is Trump wins. Worst case scenario is if he loses. Because, I kind of have this part of me that kind of hopes that the left will be more controlled and won't try and overthrow the government if Trump wins. That's I don't want him to win, but at the same time, at least the country won't fall into a regime, or at least the country won't tear itself into two, and we'll be having to move to California or Colorado because, well, to be fair, this state is going to be on the red side, and I don't know if you want to be on the red side of things.
Well, why not just move out west? No one really cares about the government out west, do they?
It's worse there!
Everyone just feels like they just do their own farming thing and just do their own little thing.
But the issue with going out west is you're not going to be able to get resources. I'm telling you,
you can still.
Here's what's going to happen.
Oh, you don't think it'll be too hard to get food?
That's exactly what's going to. Here's what's going to happen.
You think so?
War is gonna. It's not gonna be really a war. It's just gonna be a mass migration. You're gonna have people moving out of this. You're gonna have people from Nebraska moving to the south. And we're gonna have those people moving to these other states where those are the states that are separating. Those are the states that are gonna be right, and everybody left wing in those states is gonna be getting the hell out of there. So most of the cities they're just gonna get up and just move. Mm-hmm. And so you're going to end up in places like Colorado and California where there's already a homeless population issue. Now it's going to be overrun with all these effectively refugees, these people that didn't want to live in these other states. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be like people moving from Mexico to the U.S., but instead it's going to be like U.S. people going to Canada. Because they're not going to want to be here under an authority. Yeah. Well, they might even want to go to Mexico. Because at least there they have somewhat of a democracy. Where here there won't be a democracy anymore.
I think it'd just be funny to say illegals are illegally crossing back to the original country. Now you have Americans illegally crossing back into Mexico.
Well, yeah, because America won't be a democracy at this point. If Trump loses... He will
But what's the problem with food, though? Go on to that.
Well, when you have society breaking down like that, I mean, look at the pandemic. All it did was you lost a few truckers, and now frickin' you can't get your Barbie doll. Imagine if a civil war breaks out. You ain't getting anything, my guy.
Now that I think about it, have you walked into Hy-Vee recently?
No. Are the shelves kind of bare?
Well, I guess the problem was yesterday. The thing I'm referencing is yesterday. I guess they didn't have enough help with truckers.
Great.
They And so because they didn't have enough truckers, they didn't have a produce truck. I know they didn't have a dairy truck, but I think they also didn't have a produce truck. Because I went shopping yesterday in produce. It did not look very bright.
Well, yeah, it's weird.
And dairy especially. You cannot find any Pillsbury biscuit rolls.
Right.
That whole section is just wiped. Yogurt, pretty shot. They still got milk, so you still got some of your necessities. Still going to get some calcium. Meat department still is riding high, but prices have jumped severely because of the supply issue.
Right. And
Chicken,
so now imagine,
chicken and ground beef, is...
Right. And that's being caused by people coughing on each other. Now imagine people coughing on each other with lead bullets. Now imagine how much worse the fun.
Imagine.
Now you're going to have people in, they got to feed their army because they're trying to overthrow the U.S. government. Mm-hmm. They gotta feed their army, so they're going to WalMarts and raiding the place. They're gonna be hijacking, towns and stuff. And the U.S. The other issue is if the U.S. military, there's two issues with the U.S. military. There's either they won't know who the president is, and that's gonna be an issue. If they get confused, oh boy, then we won't have a military. If they don't get confused, they still might not want to shoot civilians. Despite the fact...
Why would they want to shoot civilians in the first place?
Well, these civilians are heavily armed. And now you're being asked, go shoot your brother. Or your cousin. Or your dad. And it's like, I don't want to do that. But they're rebels. I mean, it's the Civil War all over again. Because it will be a Civil War.
It will be? Like guaranteed? Like do I have something to look forward to?
Some of these things that I'm reading, there is a high likelihood by 2030 there will not be democracy in the United States. And there might not even be a United States.
And this is all due to the virus, or was this inevitable from presidency and just...
It's all because of Donald. It was broiling and bubbling, but because of just...
What did Don do?
He saw there was two extremes, and he made one of them... He just saw okay, we kind of have two parties. They're kind of extreme. Let's make them radical now.
Yeah.
Fire them up. And somehow he did it with fake news.
And he made America great again, right? Is America great again?
It's worse now than ever.
But we do, never mind.
It gives me a pit in my stomach, and it honestly, I'm genuinely kind of scared for the future. Honestly, next segment. News segment time. Your comments.
Comment. No, I thought not.
All right, comment. All right,
Don't you have a fast way to view comments? Isn't there a comment tab?
No, it
Really?
doesn't work.
It doesn't work?
Nope.
Why
Because
doesn't
I've
the
been getting
comment
comments, but they don't down here. Okay, I go down here. Okay, well, this channel's a bad example because there just aren't any comments.
Oh yeah, please watch this video.
Would you stop? Anyways,
This
so
is
no.
normal size.
So the issue is
Is this normal size?
yes,
I thought it was zoomed in more.
no, because that just might be what you're used to.
No, I'm not. I'm definitely not used to this.
Would you stop? What?
I'm used to this.
Just thank you. Anyways, so it's just the issue is there's comments that people will leave, but then for whatever reason, YouTube it shows them here, for a brief moment, and then they're just gone, and I have to go dig for them in the videos, and I'm like, why?
Why? Yeah, that's a good question. Why?
Anyways, Luciteria Science's display case, unboxing review. Frosty Harry commented.
Hey, how
Hashtag periodic table in all caps.
This would be more of like a... Wait. Only talking about the future of the channel?
I'm trying to read the comments, then we do that.
I just had an idea.
What?
Well, I was curious. How much does YouTube Premium cost? $11.99 a month.
Oh my god, that's more than I thought.
Oh, you thought it was like $4.99?
I thought it was a lot cheaper than that.
Because I was just thinking, the day that we can monetize, and get ad revenue, I'm almost thinking we dump it straight into this. Like, as soon as we get $12 a month or whatever, we dump it into this.
Why?
Do you know how much time you'd save not watching ads?
Yeah, but by that point, you realize, like, we won't be watching a lot of YouTube. At least I won't be, anyways.
Or you'll be making videos?
Yeah, you gotta be.
But you can't live on $12 a month.
No, but I gotta be cranking stuff out. My free time will be YouTube.
Oh.
And it honestly needs to be that now. I just
think that'd be a good thing to put it towards.
So yeah, on this channel, it's especially bad. Because, I swear there are more comments than this, but I don't know where they are.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's I don't know where they went. So, finishing the donut. I think this is the last set of comments. There really aren't that many comments this week. Anyways, Lamar David commented, "Tame my first Magnus, whatever. It's a dinosaur arc." And I'm like, nice. I think Rondo and I tamed one as well. And then Ryan Orange commented, "Can you build a Rice Krispie treat? I don't even know how that would work in Minecraft." Ryan, I'm sorry, but I don't even know how that would work.
You gotta try it.
I don't know.
Hello, sheep.
And then Ryan Orange also commented, "Hello, sheep. How's it been and what's the next live?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's been all right." And I have no idea.
You don't know?
I don't know when the next live stream is. I never know when the next live stream is. Anyways, that's pretty much all that. So that's all the comments. So future of the channel wise,
Yeah.
let me show you the schedule for. Well, for one thing, I need to actually make some more videos.
Heart. What is heart?
It's just a.
Is it a game?
No, it's a picture.
Picture of a heart? Oh,
Yes.
these are pictures.
Calendar. Right. So if we go and look at the calendar here, this video.
Astronomy vocab.
Well, that went up. So okay, now we can scroll this down here.
Oh, is that the part 2 of the Bortle video?
Kind of.
Because I remember watching the Bortle video and you said you had a second part where you're going to explain everything.
Yeah, it's up.
That's what this is?
Yeah. It's up. It's a long video. It's like 30 minutes. It is 30 minutes.
I might watch that.
Yeah.
Probably.
I don't know. It gets kind of
Boring.
all right. It's I know all this, but obviously, if you don't know any of it, it's gonna be whoa, okay, that's kind of.
Are there
cool.
any terms I might not know?
I don't think so.
Oh. I guess I'll find out.
Anyways, this video though.
Wait, that already happened. It already came out?
No, it needs to be filmed.
Oh.
Issue is, I need you, I need Kyle, and I need Rooster, and I need Will, and it's I don't know, because then it's got to go out soon, and it's I don't know what to do.
What do you mean? You have plenty of time. You look at all these videos you have plenty of time.
This video, we have.
Yeah, when's that coming out?
Well,
You can move this video here.
What? I guess, but this video, it's done. But we're missing that whole second part, the whole scale.
Yeah, but don't you have... Oh, wait, so you can't make it any longer. Is it already filmed and recorded?
Other than that last part.
Edited, I meant.
No.
Oh, because I was just going to say...
Well, editing doesn't take... I literally did that the day before.
Oh, because I was just going to say, I could watch it and, give you ideas and things to add other than the idea I had. Because I figured all the stuff I had could almost...
It's too late for that.
Because all the stuff I had could almost make it a whole nother video.
It's not very long, so you could add a whole section of the video to it.
Because what I had in mind is basically a whole nother video. Which, by the way, we should probably start gathering supplies so we can pick a day. Because we could almost do it on any Sunday because it could start at 5 o'clock.
See, and I started thinking about it, and I'm like, we just need to do the scale and just call it good. Because this video needs to go up. I need to crank out more. I need to crank out like 2 videos a weekend for like a certain amount of time so I can have more time.
Yeah.
Because like I just recorded that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's because I was behind. But like, even then, I recorded it here.
Yeah.
Oh crap! What? All right, whatever. I recorded it. It was supposed to be recorded on the 4th. That's, in my eyes, that's not enough time. I want at least 3 months because like 2 months is just like what?
But like, I guess no. What I'm saying is, so if we can get, what I was saying, the lights, we can film it any weekend, because I have all the, I guess, dimensions and everything all planned out.
Yeah, we just need the lights.
Yes, which is why I'm saying we could do it on any Sunday, because, I mean, we've already had the solstice, which means it's going to continuously keep getting lighter and lighter. I mean, not a whole lot. Give it a while before it'll be like an hour or 2. But, 5:30 is not that late to film a video, and it's dark.
No, yeah, it's just.
Which is why I'm saying we could do it next Sunday, the Sunday after that, the Sunday after that.
Well, we should do it next. If we do it next Sunday, I can get the video out on time.
And so, I'd say after this, we start looking at Amazon.
Yeah, probably. It's just, yeah, there's
You
just.
can just return it. Like
But no, this video, I don't know how.
Yeah, throw that in on the back burner. I don't know if that'll be coming out.
No, because it's like, what I want to do is I want to do like testimonials. And it's like, I could do it over Discord. It's just like getting you guys to freaking cohese on Discord is kind of a pain.
What do you mean? Just pick a day, time.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, what was it last Sunday? You called all of us straight back to back, and we all answered.
That doesn't happen. That never happens. That's the thing. That never happens. But I don't know. It's giving me a lot of. Yeah, then I don't have any video ideas after the stargazing one.
Wait, scroll down. You have these two.
No, those are already recorded.
Scroll down. Those are already. Oh, keep. Oh, wait, don't you? What about your big Google Docs?
There's nothing on it. Like I have video ideas.
There's nothing on it.
There's video ideas. I have to sit down.
Your Google Docs has no videos on it.
No, there are. The issue is.
Why can't you use those?
No. The issue is Gosh darn it! I didn't want to say it. Whatever.
You can delete it.
My issue with it is, all I can think about is it. And I can't even think about doing another video because it's just like, I want to do, I need to get it done. Because that thing's been, it's just.
Why does that video have to come out now? Why can't it wait 6 months?
I mean, it has to be recorded. It's just because of the way it just literally flows. And when it comes to this kind of stuff, for whatever reason,
So you need that video filmed, so that way you can relax.
That way I can think about next videos, yes.
I see.
That's the issue. I don't know. And I have to sit down and do it, and sometimes it's just now I have less time because of how I'm recording these Let's Plays. I'm putting a lot more time into them now. Like it just.
Are they longer?
No, it's just I'm putting more time into it. A 30-minute video now takes me hours to film.
What?
It takes me an hour to make it.
How? Like, can't you just?
Originally, it was. This is how I originally did it. I just recorded myself playing for a half hour. I literally cut the ends off and uploaded it.
Yeah. That's what I think of as a 30. Yeah.
But like,
Now,
the views aren't going up. Nothing's changing, and it's just like I was stagnant, and I just felt like I wasn't really putting anything into these videos. And it's just like, okay, now I want to put some effort into it. Mm-hmm. And so for tomorrow's video, mm-hmm. I've played already for probably 3 hours, 4 hours.
Yeah.
And I'm not even close to actually ready for the video.
Like what? You're cutting content out that you don't like, or what?
Well,
You're
no,
not
like
talking
I'm
enough?
gathering resources right now.
Oh, wait. Why? Like, why can't you make like multiple parts?
Well, it will be the issue because builds have been taking me forever. Like this donut. Let's take a look here. This donut. When did I start this stupid thing? We're not recording this, so this is the end. No, we're not. See, just camera. Okay. If we go and look at this donut video, how long have I been working on this thing?
6 days.
Nope. Okay, going a little
2
further
months.
back, a little further back, a little further back, a little further back, a little further back. Okay, I have been theoretically, this is actually when I started it. 5 months ago. It took me
Wait. 5?
5
Wait,
months.
Click on that. Click on that. I'm just curious. Click on that. What is no. August 16th. 16. What when was? Oh no.
It's a Monday.
Yeah, I was just trying to think of. Oh, so that was before you started your new job.
Yeah. I have been working on this thing for 5 months. It took me 5 months to finally finish it.
Yeah.
5 months. Look at the Oreo. How long did it take me to do the Oreo? That one's actually kind of hard to determine. I'm not even sure how long I worked on the Oreo.
Longer, shorter, or did you start it earlier or later?
I actually, the Oreo. Okay, the Oreo didn't take me that long actually. But that donut, it took me forever to make that stupid donut. It took me 5 months. And it's like, now I want to build this. It's a much bigger structure than the issue was the sandstone. Just mining sandstone, then having to wait for it to be smelted so it's the correct kind of sandstone. That took forever. And that's kind of like, and so this next thing I'm working on this skyscraper. And today I filled up 2.5 double chests worth of sand. Will that be enough? Maybe. Probably not. And now I need that amount, pretty much, maybe not that amount, but in gravel. There's no easy way to get gravel. Getting this amount of gravel, like today I spent an hour mining, I got 0 gravel. The whole mission was to get gravel.
Oh, so you only want to show that specifically rated?
Because like before, I was showing me
content.
doing all, sorry.
What?
Before I was showing me doing all this grinding and collecting all this stuff. But now it's like I want to show more of the build process. And like instead of every single minute, I want to show, just the better pieces.
Oh, instead of just you mining.
Yes. Because this
Yeah, I'm kind of curious, honestly, how much time Sive puts into PewDiePie's videos when he's editing his Minecraft stuff.
well, that's a full-time job. If this was my full-time job,
So does he spend 8 hours just editing that video for like 20, 30 minutes of content?
well, I mean, all of his videos.
Yeah.
Plus he edits for for Mr. Beast as well.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, don't you remember?
Oh, maybe you did tell me about that, yeah.
So like, yeah, he just spends all week editing. And editing isn't the issue here. Mine is recording. Because editing that because like it's not hard because I just don't talk during when parts I don't want to keep, and so then I can just cut to places that I want to keep, and then I can just edit the parts that I want to keep. And so realistically, it's like I only had to watch a half hour's worth of footage.
Yeah.
But it's just the thing is, but you gotta, I have to work for how many hours before that? And I see these people with these Minecraft worlds, and I'm like, how did you ever do this? How did you build this quickly in survival? Like in creative, for example,
They got lucky with the terrain. I don't know.
No, you can't. You're not lucky. I mean, most people do things a little differently than I do. If we look here, okay, this is not the one I wanted, is it? It's not. Oh, is this the one I wanted? Nope, this isn't. I thought this was the one. What happened to the? Oh, it's one of these. This one. Is this the one with Will? Which one of these has Will in it? It's this one.
Will. Oh.
Yeah, because we literally we build these roads. Yep, right here. Okay. Watch this. Okay. So these resources in real life would have taken me forever to assemble. If we look at this here, okay, this is what, of like 4 floors or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We're thinking about it, and we come to these structure blocks, right?
Yeah.
And it legitimately, I can build a sky right here at the end. Man, God, I hate that it takes forever for my own videos to load. Look at that. In a matter, we went from just 2 stories at 1 hour and 24 minutes to at like 10, 20 stories at an hour 35. Look how much taller it is.
Because you can just copy layers?
Yeah.
Oh,
And-
wait, that's the feature with Creative. You can copy layers?
Yeah. If you know what you're doing.
That's pretty cool.
It is. It's very cool. It's very useful. And I had never done that before.
They don't have that in... Oh, yeah, they don't. They don't have that in Survival Craft. You can't copy layers.
No. Well, in Survival Craft, you just make furniture, but whatever. The point is people built something like this skyscraper. They do it in survival.
You can't copy in...
No. They build this by hand in survival. And I've built skyscrapers like this by hand in creative before I figured out how to copy and paste layers. And it takes 8 hours. It will take me an entire day to build one of something like this. And I think to myself, like, I don't have 8 hours every week to, I mean, technically I do, but it's not all I want to do. Is just be constantly grinding for this. And so it's like, I gotta find this balance.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to explore with these new Let's Plays. I'm like, I want to make them more. It's not just me mining constantly, because you can watch me live stream me mining. You know, people like to do that. People do actually enjoy watching me just sit and mine and talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
But in the Let's Play, it's like, well, you can't interact with me as much, and it's not as fun just watching me mine.
Can you just, like, tear apart a mountain and find a bunch of gravel?
There's ways of getting gravel faster. The issue, I had to weigh this. Because I'm going to have to go in creative in a different world. In the same seed, but different world. And do /locate gravel mountain. I think that's the biome name. I have to figure out the biome name.
Oh, and then you can sort of cheat your way.
Well, no, and then I can find it in creative. And then I have to get there in survival.
Yeah, so you're sort of cheating your way to find it.
Right. Which
That's
is
what I mean.
fine. I've done that before in this world. I'm completely fine doing that. My only issue is going to this biome is not easy. I have to fix my elytra somehow, which means I have to get a mending book. And I'm like, okay, let's think about how many hours it's going to take for me to get a mending book or to repair it. And I'm like, that's a mending book. I could probably fish it. There's 8 hours. Or I could work on trying to get villagers. That's an indeterminable amount of time, as is the fishing one, because I have no idea how long it could theoretically take me to get a mending book by fishing. Mm-hmm. It may take 5 minutes. It may take days. So it's like, okay, that, or I can go and mine. And I know I'm going to get gravel. It won't be consistently, but I will find it.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, I had to weigh. I'm like, do I just spend a crap ton of time mining, which will be useful, I'll have tons of stone and other resources, or do I try and figure out a way to go get it. Or I could ride a horse, but then if I run into an ocean on the way there, I have no way of getting the horse across the ocean.
Can horses go on boats?
No. So you have to drag them with a lead, but then the lead breaks because the boat's too fast. And it's this slow, arduous process. And all you're going to get is a few chests full. Or if your shovel breaks while you're there, and it's like you didn't pack enough shovels or whatever, thinking it would be enough, and it's just... Or if you die that far out.
You die.
And it's just like, it's all these things. And it's you're weighing. It's just like real life. It's all economics. Economics of Minecraft here. Is it worth going that far out for easily accessible resources? Because it's right there. You can just sit there and mine it. Or is it better to just do it a way you know you're going to get it? It's going to take a long time. Does that take less time to get it that way than this way? Because then, I can go and mine. I can go build, mine. Build, mine. The other way, it's like I have to do it in one go. And if I don't get enough in that one go, it's like I have to do it again. And that's not something I want to do. Not to mention I have to grind gunpowder as well because I'll need rockets to fly my Elytra. Either way, all things I can show you. It's all endgame stuff for Minecraft. It's all a matter of just trying to figure out. Anyways. 4th segment time.
Yes, 4th segment.
Okay, so the trip. What if we... Okay, what's the deal?
So the deal is, first off, you postpone your vacation.
Yeah. The thing was, my manager's like, that was a weekend that's open. I can't guarantee you those other weekends you're going to want are going to be open. I'm like, great.
So did you leave it or remove it?
I removed it. But she's just like, if you pick another weekend, it might not be open. I'm like, great.
Yeah, because the biggest thing is I just feel really bad about taking a week-long vacation and Kyle can't join us. It just... Because he won't be able to join us because he'd still be in school. And I just don't want to do a week-long trip because he definitely really missed out on... He felt like he really missed out on the trip. Because we just kind of went at the spur of the moment.
Right.
And he was like, oh, you guys went to Mullen? Because he's been in this astronomy class, and his curiosity about space is really perked, I feel like, because he'd ask me questions and stuff about, just the galaxy and stars every now and again. And I can definitely tell his interest has peaked, and he wants to go out there again. And so I don't want to go out there for a full week,
right?
And he can't do it, and he wouldn't be able to be a part of that. I mean, another weekend thing is iffy. I mean, I definitely would rather go to Friend because that's just whatever. It's not that much out of our way. And so that's what I was thinking that we could do during the April 30th.
Right.
But,
it's May 30th, the one we want to go to.
Yeah.
What are you looking up?
Well, I was just going to... Oh.
You're not viewing it, so just...
I was just going to pull up...
Click me. Why do you need to see this?
So then I can show you all the possible days.
Well, I know all the possible. It's literally just the end of the month.
End of the month. Yeah, I just like to see it. So, April 30th. May 30th is plausible. See, June and July it starts to get... let's see. Let's see if it's... Oh, it is. And I'm willing to bet, yep, July 28th. So it's always, they always plan it specifically that week. And so this is a possible time to go. And I'd have to read because I think that they provide food and all that. And basically you just camp there. I'd have to read more about it because I think that's what they do.
That picture.
Oh, it opens in early February. You can send a message to be added to the mailing list. something to consider because they do have registration. But yeah, because I mean, I'm not sure what all they do during the day, but I mean we can do our own thing during the day or just hang out there. But yeah, see that's a plausible time to go, and that's also when the Milky Way is highest in the sky, you know, or Galactic Center, and otherwise you have to wait till August 27th, and he'd be back in school, because I'm pretty sure UNL restarts, and then
I mean we could do June 30th as well.
Yeah, because then it's just a matter of, you know, contemplate if he's in school or not. Because we couldn't take a whole week. The only time we could take a whole week is these 3 months. May
Right.
30th, June 28th, or July 28th. These are the only 3 months that we have.
Right. That Star Party, that's kind of irritating. That's during county fair, and I always like to go at least once.
You have to go?
Well, I don't know. I want to go. Even though it's not the greatest thing in the world, I kind of had this run where every single year of my life I've made it. Even when I was literally a few months old, I was there.
Yeah.
I kind of want to keep that going.
I see. That's fair.
But I mean, I want to go to the Star Party. It's just, I don't. We'll have to think about that. But like, I don't know. The thing about the Star Party is, as cool as it is, and you know, go and listen to all these people. I kind of like just doing our own thing.
Yeah.
On our own month, you know.
Yeah. See, I don't know how it works. I don't know if you can just show up to a day or whatever. You know, just pick a day if we can just show up, or if you have to be there for the whole thing.
Right.
But yeah, it is always just kind of nice just to go to our own little spot. Because then remember, I also pulled up that whole idea about, you know, going to the cabin.
Right.
It's out there too. That was another possibility. And you know, there's all sorts of other day trip things, you know, that we can do.
Right.
And so
I mean, do we want to do it at the Star Party, or do we want to do it in like? We don't want to probably do it that. I mean, as much as I would like to do it in June, that last week of June is right before the first week of July, and it is always a swelter. So that one's probably a no-go. But obviously, so that's May 30th, or do we want to go during the Star Party?
And you said you had a wedding?
No, that's on May 7th.
Oh.
The issue is, I don't know how my weekends are going to line up. I don't know if they're going to get swapped between now and then. And so
for the bank? Or,
yeah.
But if you take it off, you don't have to go, though, right? You don't, like...
Well, but like...
But what's the issue?
It's just... Well, it's like I want these 3 weekends off in May, pretty much. And that's not going to happen.
You need 3?
I want that first weekend off so that we can go to Friend.
So wait. Why do you need the weekend off? Don't you just need like Monday off?
Well, no, I mean we could go Saturday night. That'd be the only night though. Yeah. I would like to have the possibility of going like Friday and Saturday.
I don't know if I'd really be able to go Friday though, because it's usually when I hang out with my other friends.
But like, if that's the only night that's clear, like if Saturday night's not going to be clear, but Friday is, wouldn't you want to go Friday?
I guess I haven't thought that far ahead.
Yeah, that's like kind of like the thing, you know. It's like you want to have more flexibility, but if it's like I have work Saturday, you can't go Friday, and then if Saturday's cloudy but Friday wasn't, it was like, well, what the hell was the point?
Well, then take off Monday and we go Sunday. Well, I guess
I can't take Mondays off.
Yeah, and I won't want to go Sunday night either.
So that's the issue, and so it's just, and I don't know if I need all the 7th off. I need to send a text. Mm-hmm. That's my other issue. Is I don't know if I need all the 7th off.
So you want... Wait, when does April 30th fall? Oh, wait, either way, that's just still the first week of May.
Kyle can't go. I mean, if there's a possibility of no snow, we go the first weekend in April.
To where?
Mullen.
For the week or weekend?
Week.
Week? Why? Were we just talking about how we wanted to wait for Kyle? I just said I wanted to wait for Kyle.
But wouldn't he be able to go? Because, like, I just find it hard to believe the man...
What?
You missed 1 week of class. It's not the end of the world. long as you get
The
the
issue
homework
is his
done.
parents.
Oh.
You really think my parents are gonna let him take a week off from school?
No, probably not.
Yeah.
The man
Yeah.
did it when he had freaking pneumonia, but, you know, whatever.
Yeah, but he took a week off from school?
He practically had to.
I didn't. He still went to class.
Oh, I can't believe you went to class. I wouldn't have gone to class.
I'm pretty sure he still went to class.
I guess, yeah, he straight up worked and, oh my god, the man, I don't know why the man did that to himself.
The other thing I wanted to look up was...
What, spring break?
Yeah. March 13th.
Smack that middle of the month, literally the worst time.
March 13th. Yep.
Yep.
Actually, I'm willing to bet that, yep.
It's a full moon.
Yep.
I knew it was a full moon.
Yep.
Middle of the month is the worst time. Like, literally the full moon is tomorrow.
Well, at least this year. Because it doesn't mean like every month.
It's going to be like this for a while.
It'll get off.
Eventually.
Yeah.
It's going to take a while.
Yeah, 29 and a half days for it to every half month, every half day, every
it
month.
looks like it finally gets off in starting in like August, September,
It's like if
November,
I go,
December.
I'm willing to bet. Like, let's just go a couple years out, right?
Still closer.
Wait, what if I went? Where's? I'm like way off. Yeah, why not?
2028.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Oh yeah. See, look, now we're in the middle of the month.
Right. 8 years from now. When we could probably go whenever we want.
Yeah.
Because there won't be a United States left.
Yeah. And honestly, who knows? Maybe Lincoln will be a Bortle one.
I don't know if I want to be living here. Yeah, if Lincoln turns into a Mortal One.
Lincoln's a Bortle one now.
I don't know if I want to be living here if that happens.
Why not? You have a job. Well, hopefully it's
No, there won't be a country. There's not going to be a bank. I won't have a job. There won't be a YouTube because, well, those servers will be down. I'll have to be doing some other platform.
TikTok. I guarantee you,
Yeah,
America will
TikTok.
find every way to keep a TikTok.
Well, TikTok's Chinese, so.
Well, then we'll make our own third party. America will keep their TikTok.
America will be gone.
America will keep their TikTok.
America will be gone. Anyways, the point is,
Point is, July 28th
Kyle
is
is
the best time.
Yeah, Kyle is. We have to go with Kyle.
We
Otherwise,
have to. We
Yeah.
go to friend here. That's what I'm set on. We got a friend.
okay.
I might be down for a weekend to Mullen. I'd have to think about it. It'd be iffy. I just really want to wait to go to Mullen.
Well, even I'm iffy on going on the 30th for a weekend to Mullen.
Oh, okay. So
Because
we're set
I
on
have the
this.
7th. If it wasn't for the 7th, I would have no issue saying we'll do the 30th.
Wait, so we could go twice to Mullen. We could go May 30th and July 28th.
Remember last time I said let's go twice and you said no? And then the one time we did go, it was crap, but the previous weekend it was great.
When was...
That was supposed to be this fall.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Was that October?
Yeah. And that first one was going to be great.
Because I didn't have money.
True.
I didn't have any money.
Yeah.
And now, give me about 2 weeks and I won't have money anymore. I was thinking by the end of January I want to have a new car.
Mm.
I'm thinking. Anyways, yeah.
Can we blow up the other one?
blow up? No, I'd like to hopefully at least get some money out of it.
Oh, bummer. I wanted to. That'd be a cool video. We blew up Bill's car.
We
Why?
blow up
Because-
your car, your truck in 3 years when you get a new one.
Yeah, 3 years. Yeah, pretty much.
That's what you said, 3 years.
It might still have a lot of resale value in 3 years, to be honest.
But anyways,
Those little trucks, everybody loves those things.
I think this could work.
Maybe.
I still don't know. Do we do a week though?
Well, I gotta take a week off.
What? Oh, you had to. Wait. Did I already ask you? Does it have to be a week, or can it be split up days? Like
No.
You take it? No, it can't.
This is regulation. I have to take this set amount of days.
You in a row.
In a row.
That's what it has to be in a row.
In a row. That is the regulation. I have to
And
take...
how many do you get a year?
I mean, the have to is once.
Once a year, or just once while you're working there?
Once per year.
So every year you have to take. And is it paid?
Yeah.
How-
But it counts as my vacation time.
And how much vacation time do you get a year?
Like 2 weeks.
Every year?
Yes.
Or does it go up every year as you gain more?
And not really.
So next year you get 2?
Yeah.
This year you get 2.
Yeah.
And so you can roll over 1. So next year you could have 3.
But I don't know how much they let you roll over. That's the thing. They might have a limit. I might not be able to do a whole week. I might have to do like a day or 2.
I see. And so guaranteed to. Oh,
That was something
you
else.
see that?
That
You
was,
see that?
That is something else there, folks. I don't even know what.
You
How
see
did
that?
it? What? Why
You
did
see
it?
that?
The cup, ladies and gentlemen, he dropped it and it landed right side up. Just doing.
That is the infamous bottle flip. I did it with a cup, and the cup landed
Unintentionally.
straight side up. Anyways, no, so if you get 2 weeks, yeah, I just don't want to waste all 2 weeks just right in the summer. I mean, granted, I'm
Well,
not
I won't
sure.
be able to. The thing about that is, though, I can't leave the company. So, like, if I take 2 weeks, say, in the summer, okay, I can't leave the company. Not that I would, but I can't leave the company. And if I do, I owe them all that time I didn't have built up yet. So you build this up as the year goes on. And so
Oh, so you technically don't have 2 weeks built up?
I
So
will
you're
have 1 week by that point.
So you're technically taking a loan out, like saying, yes, I'm going to take a 1 week loan and I'll promise to work for you so I can build it up again. Oh.
And if I don't,
Because see, where I work, it's more or less like you get it or you don't. Like, I don't get it until I do actually earn it. I don't get like a loan at the beginning of the year where I take this time and I'm guaranteed to work
because like
for
the
you.
guy, so he,
Oh, this happened to someone else?
well, he had to take his out because his girlfriend wanted him to go to the Vikings game, and so he took his regulation time out, but to get the full amount, he had to take out a loan.
Yeah. And then what, he quit or something?
Well, no, he's still working.
Oh,
there.
he's
But
still-
if he does quit, he has to write them a check
For 40 hours times his rate.
for whatever's left that he still owes them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not writing that big. I'm not writing a $500 check.
Oh, I see. That is kind of cool, though. Since they're a bank, they can loan time. That is kind of...
That's not. That doesn't mean that any.
That's just kind of interesting to think
Yes,
about.
any
They
company-
can loan time.
Yeah, but any company could do that.
I know. I just think it's kind of cool funny that a bank is doing. They're loaning time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought it was a cool concept.
Yeah.
It was a cool concept. I don't know. Something sparked me about it.
Anyways, so yes, we do need. Yeah. So I mean, so it's like, do we want to go to Star Party? Or do we want to go at the end of May? Those are the
Yeah,
two.
basically
dates.
they're taking your money as collateral.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So okay. So
Because you're paying them in time, so they're taking your pay. Interesting.
Anyways,
it's cool to think.
so
about.
so is that the 2 days then? Either May or July.
Yeah, and July I'd like to do a week, and so it's almost like See, what I'm almost thinking, we'd take the week in July. And we pick like the three best days around May 30th, like when it's supposed to be clear. Because I don't know if we want to spend a week, because we kind of get tired of each other after a while, you know?
Well,
what I was almost thinking, you know, is
you guys can take however much time you want. I have a week off. I'm gonna do what I want.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is like, we pick a week, and we pick the 3 best days when it's clear, and that's when we go.
Okay.
And obviously we look ahead by a month, because if it says it's clear in a month, probably right. Remember, like the last time I said it was gonna rain, or at least be cloudy a month. And then we went that week and said, "Oh, I think it might be clear." No, it was cloudy. The month the prediction was right.
Yeah, but I mean that doesn't always happen. Literally, the days before that, those forecasts changed. For whatever reason, that day never changed. The days leading up to it, those forecasts changed all the time. Like, it was ridiculous. And our day never changed. The forecast for it never changed. I couldn't believe that.
Yeah.
I've never seen something like that before.
Anyways, what I'm getting at though is that we can pick the 3 best days, and then you can do whatever you want for the other 2 days of the week.
Well, I have more than that. I have to take like it's a certain. I don't remember how many days.
Oh, I was saying you take 5 days off.
It's more than that.
Oh,
I can't specify how long.
Oh, you can't.
Regulation.
You can't tell me, or you don't.
I
know?
can tell you. I just can't tell them.
Oh, how much time you have to take off?
Yes.
Oh.
Or really when. I really probably shouldn't be saying much. Anyways, point is, yeah, gonna be, I don't know. Either way, those are the 2 times we're picking. And we just gotta figure out which one.
Yeah.
So it's like, the thing about the Star Party is, it's like, what if one of them has the same similar idea, and they decide to go out to that cabin when we want to go out there, you know?
Wait, are any of them interested in astronomy though?
The people going to the Star Party?
No. Oh no, I was saying people from your bank. I thought this was a whole.
No. I'm talking about people renting. So like, obviously, nobody's the chances of somebody else going to the cabin or Mullen is unlikely. But what if though? Because it's kind of a bigger thing, and it's like, well, they have a similar idea to what we're doing.
Yeah.
Where we might spend one night at the Star Party.
The whole idea, though, is I don't want to spend more than a day there. Because of just how expensive it is.
Right.
It is very expensive. But, I mean, the amenities you get is really what makes it worth it. Because you get a lot out of the price.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of what the board... It's like, yeah, but, I mean, for what you get...
You really just need to get a place out there. They don't have any issues.
Well, we know now we can't do a storage container.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, probably just building a small little insulated one-room shack.
Oh, yeah. We could do
probably
that.
Wouldn't cost much.
You can buy some insulation.
The literally most expensive part will probably just be the concrete slab that we'll sit on. And, getting it wired up and stuff.
Oh, it has to be wired up?
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be, but I mean...
I'm going to use kerosene lamps.
Yes. Carbon monoxide poisoning. Great idea.
Kerosene lamps. Light a candle. We had a fireplace. We had a fireplace.
Hold on. Would you go every new moon, provided it's going to be clear, those weekends?
If I own the place, yeah. Freaking, I own the place.
Right. Because then you just gas.
It's like,
food.
why the hell am I paying for a plot of land that I'm not even going to?
True.
If I bought that plot of land, I want to get my money's worth. I'm going to go there whenever I can, every time.
Damn well, please.
Damn well, please, yes.
All right.
So, give me a few years to build up the capital.
Give me 10 years.
Give me, because I mean, it'd be kind of expensive though. Because I mean, I guess we could go to. I mean, do they have? No, they don't have a Menards in Mullen.
No.
We have to go to Alliance.
Yeah.
We have to go to the.
Be a bit of a
No,
drop.
wait, no, I thought it was Scotts Bluff where we were. I'm sure there's a Menards in Alliance,
I
right?
think there is.
Let's find out.
Menards map.
Menards map. I can't spell. Oh, you had it. Where is? Here we go.
It's not
Search
popping up anything out
No,
west.
search this area. Where is
Alliance, I see it.
Yeah. All right.
What's the top?
Oh, that's the one in Gearing. That's where we were. There's one. Wait.
Pittsburgh paints. It's not
Where's?
available at Menards. Funny. That's funny. 21 Delta. It's the same place. That's,
Oh, it is.
That's funny. Anyways,
Oh, it's the one there.
it's,
So
that's
there's
a,
one place.
it's a long drive.
Yeah. Let's.
Well, actually, something might be close. Grand Island might be closer. Nope, never mind. It's not.
150 miles.
Oh my God, we'd have to get a big trailer
150 miles.
and haul it. That's just to Mullen.
Wait, how do people there build houses?
They load up semis and have it shipped in. They don't go to Menards.
Oh.
They have contractors, and contractors move that stuff. Contractors have their own warehouses full of
And
stuff.
can we get a contractor for a cheaper rate than Menards?
Well, I mean, to build it yourself, no, because you got to hire a guy.
Wait, we have to hire someone to build our shack for us?
No, you can, if you. That's the contractor.
Oh, the contractor. Oh, so you hire a contractor, and the contractor builds it for you, and he gets all the supplies.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about that.
And the contractor is more than building it yourself and hauling it 150 miles?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
He's gonna.
It's 150 miles.
He has to haul 150 miles as well.
Yeah, and he also has to make money too.
He also has to store it for you someplace.
So building a house out there is probably expensive, right?
The land is cheap.
The land is cheap, really?
So around here, the land is expensive. Very expensive.
Why? Just
Because it's farmland and we live in a city.
Oh, this isn't farmland.
Well, this is cow land. Cow land,
Cow land.
like the amount of cows you need, the amount of land you need to raise the same amount of cows out there is stupid compared to here.
Title of the video: We want to move to cow land. We want to move to cow land. Yeah.
Price of land in Santos.
I missed that. Land for property for sale. 170 acres, $1 million.
Oh wait, hold on.
Buy-
That's in Lincoln, Lincoln County.
Oh.
It comes with a house though, 5-bedroom house. Oh, you're buying a ranch. That's why.
Can I just click?
That's a very good deal. But but look at this one. $1.8
That's
million
Custer County.
Yeah, but you're getting 1,000 acres.
Ah, no, this one. 15,000 acres.
$27 million. No.
Cherry County. Look at, we get a river. We get a river.
Do you have $27 million?
Bruh, we get a river.
Do you have $27 million?
Not yet. We get a river.
Holy crap! 36 million for 11,000 acres. But look where that is though. You're in Perkins County. You've got irrigated farm ground.
Can we just like talk to a farmer and just buy an acre off him? Is that a thing?
Yet we have to figure out who owns the land out there.
5 acres. Oh, this is Lancaster. Oh, I was gonna say.
There you go. See, so look how much more expensive it is here. You're getting 5 acres for $160,000. Look, here's the best deal we've seen so far. I think 1,500 acres for $1.9 million.
300 acres, 217,000. Cheyenne County.
That's pretty good. That's a okay deal. 16 million, 5,000 acres. Not a good deal, but it's good ground. But there's also some of those come with houses.
Can we narrow it down by?
Here, give me.
No one's gonna sell. I guess. So that's what I want. I want to buy 1 acre because that's all I need. I don't even really need an acre. I need barely 10,000 square feet.
I tell you, okay, hold on. How dead set are you actually on this?
Depending what the price is. If it's
because I know I have connections out there now.
Wait, really?
So one of the people I work with, her dad's a bigwig out there.
Wait, are you allowed to say this on?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a big cattle guy out there.
Yeah.
Big wig, people know him. And it's more of in the Grand Island area, but
he can get connections to Cherry County.
He's got people everywhere. I'm sure if we asked him or asked her to talk to him, he'd probably wouldn't know exactly who, but he could find out pretty easily who owns that plot of land that we were parking our truck on.
Yeah. Because we could set up a driveway right there.
Well, we wouldn't, not there. We'd do it on the hill.
Yeah. Wait, so would we have to build our own driveway to the lot, or?
It's a driveway.
Yeah. But I'm just thinking so we drive on he gives us permission to drive on his land to our property.
People do that all the time.
Oh.
It's a very common, there's a whole,
That's what I was thinking.
I literally studied a whole law about it.
Oh, it's allowed?
Yeah.
So if your plot of land is in the middle of someone else's, you're allowed to drive on their territory.
Yeah. That's a whole thing. I read the whole law about it.
Yeah. Could we set up a plot of land on the top of a hill? You know where to do it, right?
Huh? Well, right in our spot.
No. That's the best spot that's attached to a road.
What, you don't want to drive 8 miles to our spot.
Oh.
Off road. That's the whole issue. Because there were gravel roads that we could go to. Issue is the weather, the leading up to it was not good. I'm telling you.
Because the best spot, I think, is no. I think this is the best spot.
That's the tallest hill, though, isn't it, out there?
It's one of the tallest, and. So there's a road.
So go through people's houses and stuff.
Can I look at... Is there a street view?
No. There's not a street view by the gravel road where we go to Friend.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this
Look at this.
Where is this from? Yeah, I want to look at this. Damn it. How do I exit out of this? Oh, Okay.
No, you gotta... There it is. It's right there.
It was this and then 7 Mile Hill. Now what I want to do is directions to...
Wow, a lot of different ways to get there.
Where is... Actually, let's just type in Mullen. I want to see how far this is. So it's an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And
okay, what's your point?
Well, I just was curious how much out of our way it is to drive there. Because, the distance we drove was 30 minutes.
Give me this.
Takes an hour and 48 minutes to drive all that?
Why aren't my... What the freaking... Why did it do that? Type in Mullen again. I don't know why it moved my point, but it did. Can I... What? Denver? What?
Mullen High School? Apparently there's a Mullen High School in Denver.
Okay, the issue... I'm trying to figure out, because this is the road. Where's our spot? I have it marked. I don't know...
Whoa. What is this?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
No, wait, that's not it. Yes, Sandhill Star Spot. That's our spot.
Oh, that's what you called it?
Yeah. That's our spot.
Why is it blue? I thought it was like a purple heart.
I don't know. It was red, but I don't know why it did that.
Wait, is there... Why is that... Is this what we're going to build?
I have no idea. I don't know what that is.
What is that picture?
I have no idea. I don't know.
What? Did Google add this for you?
They must have. This is nowhere near where our spot is.
Someone's at our spot. What are they doing there?
Drive.
Who is this lady?
This is in Dry Valley. This is nowhere near. Whatever. The point is,
I wonder if this used to be there in 2017.
no. This could be like 20 miles away. You have no idea.
Yeah.
Anyways, the
Oh, Dry Valley Church.
but I mean, you're not that far from the hill, though. Look how close you are to the hill.
So we can build a driveway here?
No, I'm just telling you, you might as well just put it here, because you're not.
Oh.
You're so close.
But would this hill interfere with your surround? No, probably not. Probably not.
Well, like literally, if you zoom in on our spot,
You put on like one of these hills.
I'll zoom out a little bit more.
This.
That hill right there, yeah.
Well, yeah. Because freaking we drove. Because what was it? The original spot is up here. Because I remember this.
Mm-hmm.
We drove through a mountain.
Yeah.
We could put it on the top of any one of those.
Exactly. Again, I'm gonna end this here. Anyways, sorry about that, folks. Not as long as last one. It's still gonna take me forever to watch it. But anyways, I would like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. New podcast every other Friday, 11 a.m. Central Time, and good night.